Hey everybody, Northridge Wildlife Forge. We want to talk today a little bit about frost seeding. Some easy to follow steps to properly frost seed your clover food plot, and just why frost seeding is so beneficial and such a great tool to utilize in your food plot program. Frost seeding is nothing more than simply putting seed on the ground during a certain time of the year and letting Mother Nature help you obtain the best seed to soil contact you can get. By that freeze and thaw daily cycle that we see this time of the year, where the ground may thaw out during the day but then freeze at night, what that's doing is causing your soil to open and close daily. So if you put a little bit of seed on the ground, that's going to open and close and essentially gobble up that seed and help you obtain some amazing seed to soil contact, and it's going to help your food plot just really spring to life then once the weather finally finishes changing and everything starts to green up. The reason frost seeding is so beneficial to your food plot is over time, certain species or varieties of clover inside your plot may start to go dormant or kind of be overtaken by other particular species of clover. And what you really want to keep or maintain in your plot is variety. More variety of clovers, the better, because what you end up getting then is multiple clovers peaking at different times throughout the growing season. So the more clovers you have, the more attractive your plot will be overall by having that variety. So when you frost seed, you are replenishing that generation of each breed or each species of clover and basically starting over at generation one. So you're going to keep all of those clovers and all those different varieties. You're going to keep them all very vibrant and doing very well inside your plot. Step one in frost seeding is going to be going in as soon as all the snow melts and removing all of that leaf litter off of your food plot. If your plots are like mine, they're probably small and tucked back into the woods and surrounded by mature timber, and that leaf litter is going to be heavy. It's going to be thick and wet, so I like to go in and use a leaf blower. I like a backpack style just because I may be out here for a couple hours, and the backpack style definitely is more comfortable, but any conventional leaf blower will work just fine. But remove that leaf litter just as soon as you can, and that's basically going to properly prepare your food plot for the frost seeding application. Step two is selecting the correct clover blend for frost seeding. We obviously are going to highly recommend our clover blend called Mountain Monster Clover, and the reason why is our blend utilizes 5 different clovers, so that's 5 clovers that you're going to be adding into that list of variety in your plot, and the more variety, the better your plot's going to be, and the more attractive it's going to be to wildlife and especially white-tailed deer. So Mountain Monster Clover, utilizing 5 different clovers, is a great blend to frost seed into an existing plot, whether it's Northridge or not, or start a new clover plot with. Step 3 to frost seeding is simply broadcasting that seed onto your food plot. And if it's an existing clover plot, you're going to seed it at about a half rate, we call it. So if it's 8 pounds to the acre, if you're frost seeding an established food plot, you're going to only use 4 pounds. But if you're establishing a new food plot, which you can utilizing frost seeding, you would seed at the manufacturer's suggested rate. But just know that later in the growing season, you may end up getting some competition from native weeds and grasses coming up through if you frost seed a new plot, if you establish a new plot utilizing frost seed. And that's it for frost seeding, guys. It's really simple. It's very, very easy process to do. and it will definitely keep your food plot full, lush, healthy, and you're going to have a lot of variety, and you're going to keep that variety inside your food plot, which is what the white-tailed deer and other wild animals are really going to be looking for, because what you're essentially doing is keeping something at peak attractiveness throughout that plot throughout the entire planting season. All right, thanks guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great season and happy planting.